Hello, this is Carlos Roche from Roche Technologies. I'd like to welcome you to your web solution. We're going to talk in this short video how to find out if your website or your web page is XHTML valid, meaning the code behind your site is correct, which is very important when you actually want hits on your site, want visits on your site. You want the search engines and online directories like Google and Yahoo to be able to crawl your site. They send out these little spiders, they're robots, to crawl your site to see what it's all about. And if the code behind your site is a mess, you can pretty much forget about the robots even taking the time to crawl your site. Okay, so the best validation tool to use is from W3C, and that's at validator.w3.org. And here's their markup validation service, which is free. You have three ways of doing this. You can validate by URL, and that's what we're going to go through. You copy and paste the URL in there and check it to see if it's valid. You can also validate by file upload. You can upload the web page, and you can validate by direct input, meaning that you can write the code directly in the fields provided and validate it that way. Okay, so we're going to go to a random site. It just happens to be one of my competitors. I have many, and we're going to see, as you can see, their site looks great. Let's see what it looks like behind the scenes. I'm going to right click and copy the URL. Okay, I'm going to go back to the markup validator, which is in this tab here. I'm going to right click where it says address and paste. Okay, so now we're going to check that site to see how the code is behind the page. Is it valid or not? And no, it's not. It's 25 errors and 22 warnings. And it's also in HTML 4.01 format, which is outdated. The standard today is XHTML. Okay, we're going to scroll down, and as you can see, it tells you the line number of each error, where the error is. A couple of errors on 5, one on 38, and you see 38 right here. I could turn that into a hyperlink so I can go directly to that line in the code. The only thing you have to do is here in options, what I do is validate error pages. I select that, show source, verbose output, show outline, and I revalidate the site. And then what it does, same thing, but it turns these line numbers into hyperlinks. So you click the line number and you go directly to that line number in the code behind the page, which is very helpful to tracking down these errors. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to go to Roche Technologies. Okay, we're going to right click, copy, and we're going to change that address to Roche Technologies. Okay, and then we're going to revalidate it. And there we go. Green means good. Red is bad. Green is good. So not only is the site clean, it's error free, it's also in the latest standard in web page language, which is XHTML. Okay, so that is how you find out if your site is valid. And of course, if it's not valid, we'll be glad to help you. Just give us a call or at 203-983-8136, or you can visit us at rochetechnologies.com. Thanks for listening in on this short intro to validation, and I hope to see you again soon.